If you're a small business, chances are you already have a website. Have you ever wondered if your website is actually losing you business? Your website is one of the most important marketing assets for your business. If it appears outdated, thrown together, or doesn't connect with your prospective customers, you could be losing out on new, consistent business every single month. Is it time for a website redesign for your business? I'm going to cover 10 signs it's time to redesign your website in this video. Number 10, you're embarrassed to give out your URL. As I mentioned before, your website is a representation of your business online. If you're out networking and you find yourself constantly making excuses or giving out warnings about your website while you hand out your business cards, it might be time for a new one. You should be proud of your website, not ashamed of it. Number 9, your website isn't mobile friendly. At the time of this recording, it's the year 2021. If you don't have a mobile-friendly website for your business by now, I recommend you stop what you're doing, including watching this video, and fix this problem as soon as possible. According to a study by Perficient, nearly 70% of all website visits came from a mobile device in 2020. People are browsing, inquiring, and buying based on mobile experiences every single day. With how easy it is to get a mobile-friendly site these days, you're doing a great disservice to your customers the longer this issue continues. Number 8, you've upgraded or changed your branding. Maybe you've had a new logo, slogan, colors, or new business card design recently. This is a great time to update your website to reflect this change. You want individuals to see your new branding to get the same experience across every place they can find you. Social media, citations, directories, and especially your website. Number 7, your competitors all have new websites. Depending on the industry you're in, the competition online is fierce. Attorneys, dentists, and home service contractors are among some of the most competitive, where getting leads online is essential to continued business growth. Your competition likely understands the importance of a high-quality website and how to constantly improve it to get as much attention online as possible. If you feel you aren't putting your best foot forward compared to your competition, it could mean losing visitors, leads, and sales to your competition every day. Number 6, small changes are difficult or impossible to make. There are hundreds of tools you can use to build a website nowadays. Most come with a user-friendly content management system, drag-and-drop editors, and extensive documentation to help businesses achieve a great website with little to no coding knowledge. That being said, if you find small edits, such as updating text, images, or announcements, to be cumbersome on your website, it may be time for a new one. As your business grows, change could come at you fast. Having your website be a roadblock to important information getting out to your customers is a roadblock that you need to remove as soon as you can. Number 5, website takes too long to load. According to Unbounce, 46% of people, nearly half, say that load speed times are what they hate the most about browsing the web on mobile. 75% of users won't return to a web page if it takes more than 4 seconds to load. The world is moving towards speed and convenience in how information, products, and services are delivered. Your website is no exception, and customers expect to find the information they're looking for on your site as swiftly as possible. There are a few free tools you can use to check your speed. These include Google PageSpeed Insights, GT Metrics, and Pingdom. Based on the score you get, you could be doing your visitors a disservice with a slow, sluggish website. Number 4, your website is more than 5 years old. Though there are websites that still perform past the 5-year mark, technology moves fast. 5 years to us is like 100 years in technology time, figuratively speaking, of course. In a 5-year period, it's likely that algorithms have been updated, new web technologies have been released, certain plugins and extensions have become outdated, and a new standard of security is available. This isn't to mention the new design trends that are now popping up on sites across the web, including your competition, as we mentioned previously. If your website is 5 years old or more, it might be worth considering an overhaul soon. Number 3, your site is too complicated and cluttered. At the time, it may have seemed like a good idea to try and fit your introduction, your services, service descriptions, the history of your business, your awards, your contact form, your promotions, an image slider, phone number, and call to actions all on your home page above the fold. But this is not a good practice at all. A complicated website can result in a confused customer, and we all know that a confused customer doesn't buy. Trying to say too much to a customer when they arrive on your website is like trying to oversell them when they walk through your front door. If you believe your website might be cluttered, get an opinion from friends, family, and colleagues, or reach out to a professional web designer. Number 2, your customers aren't engaged. You could have a great looking and impressive design and could be receiving a steady amount of visitors to your website every month. However, if most of these visitors aren't engaged by what they see, they could bounce and go elsewhere shortly after arriving on your website. A bounce is when a website visitor arrives on your site and leaves before visiting any other pages. Having a high bounce rate can be diagnosed a number of ways, but a very common symptom is not being engaged by the design or content of the website. Of course, previously mentioned points like speed and mobile friendliness can play a part in this as well. Number 1, your website is not SEO optimized. When your website isn't ranking well in search engines like Google or Bing, you could be missing out on consistent leads and phone calls on a regular basis. Your website struggles with SEO can all boil down to a lack of optimizations. These optimizations are best performed as your website is being built. If these steps weren't taken at the beginning, don't worry. You can make SEO optimizations to your existing website to improve search engine rankings and start bringing customers to your business online. An SEO audit and analysis is necessary to find the exact steps you should take to improve your business's visibility in the search engines and increase your overall ranking. Your website might only need a few edits here and there, or it can require a complete overhaul. Either way, SEO optimization is a must for your business in 2021 and beyond. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have any thoughts or think there's something I missed? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to visit Tekkii.com for more website tips.